CBS 4's Jim DeFede joins us now in the studio with analysis and perspective on the ongoing election drama.
And Jim, so much of the focus is on Broward County, and one number we do know from Broward County is that apparently 25,000 more people voted for governor and did not vote in the Senate race. That's the undervote, right?
That is the fabled undervote. We're all going to learn so much about undervotes. Undervotes is an issue, just as you said, where somebody apparently leaves a race blank. In a hand recount, what you will do is you will actually go through and try to determine if there was a vote cast in that the machine may have missed. So they'll go through them by hand. But I want to go through with you something. The reason why Broward is catching so much attention is they have almost 25,000 undervotes in the Senate race, whereas they don't have, no other county has anywhere near that number. And one of the theories that's out there is the design of the ballot. Now I want to show you the Broward ballot. That's a sample ballot. You see on the far left-hand side, those are the instructions about how you fill out your ballot. That's the first page. And then at the bottom of the instructions, tucked down there in the bottom left corner, is the U.S. Senate race. All right, and then the middle column at the top is the governor's race. So you had people voting in the governor's race, but not in the Senate race. One theory is that people missed the Senate race because it was at the bottom of the instructions. And in fact, we now know this is not the way you're supposed to put a ballot together. That ballot was put together by Brenda Snipes. Now let's go to the next page. This comes from the U.S. Elections Assistance Commission. These were guidelines recommended to not only the United States people holding elections, but elections around the world. So the U.S. Elections Assistance Commission put out in 2007 a statement that said, with ballot instructions running either vertically or horizontally, must be self-contained and separated from contest data. Vertical instruction treatments cannot share column space with contests. Test voters often overlook races located immediately beneath vertical instructions. That's exactly what you have here. So the question now for the Bill Nelson folks is, Bill Nelson's entire gamble is that there are markings on that part of the ballot. Right. But when you look at the aberration of just Broward, and Broward being the only county that tucked the Senate race underneath the instructions, you know, against the advice of the U.S. Elections Commission, well, more than likely we're going to find out those are just blank. Voters just missed them. Those 25,000 voters probably would have wanted to vote in the Senate race, but just didn't because they didn't see it in the bottom corner.
Wow. Okay, so quickly, let's talk about the deadlines for the races that could go to a hand recount. It's going to be a tough deadline to meet for a lot of races. And Palm Beach County has said that it's not even going to meet the machine count deadline in a couple races. Yeah,
this is one of those things where the state law requires, as we now know, again, we're all becoming experts in this, that the machine recounts have to be done in all 67 counties by Thursday. That's literally running all 8.5 million ballots through each county's respective machines in time. Any race that still remains under a quarter of a point goes to a hand recount, just as we talked about. I think that's going to be very difficult for a number of the bigger counties to get done in time. That has to be done by next Sunday, because the following Tuesday is when the governor meets with the cabinet to certify the results of the election. So you have an interesting circumstance here. I think if those counties like Broward and Dade and Palm Beach can't make it in time with the hand recount because you're looking at thousands of ballots, that's going to be the court battle. That's going to be the fight in court to keep the ballot counting process going, because the state statute says that if you don't get them back in time, then whatever the count was on Saturday at noon, last Saturday, that's the official count of the election, and all other votes are to be ignored.
So much drama, but this being Florida, that's what you would expect.
Does it ever end? Thank you, Jim.
And stay with CBS 4 News on air and online for the very latest information as it happens. Just go to cbsmiami.com/election recount.